to my niche site case study updates. It feels like I'm doing updates every time there is a update from Google. Um, Before we get into this big um, update called the spam update in October 2022, I just want to tell you or motivate you just a bit or demotivate you kind of uh, on the life of a affiliate website entrepreneur. I've used to have my own SEO agency, a freelancer, and started an SEO agency, and then I'm helping all of these companies make more money, and I'm just getting paid to build their business, and I then transition to a lot of these affiliate sites and product on my own, like Linkilo, and then new product coming out where I am developing a WordPress theme for all of my sites and things like that, and a few other products in the works. But yeah, I'm building things for myself now, and I am more happy. Um, I'm not making as much as getting 20 clients, working with 20 clients at a time, but it is a it is a long process. But also, um, I'm happy not working for anyone else. But then again, it's a lot of work. It's not a very passive income as I thought it would be. If anyone tells you it is a passive income, you would think that you'll be on a beach somewhere and relaxing. Well, it takes a couple of years for you to build a team to let them do all the work. And I do have a lot of employees on my team, but when this happens, I need to get into it to figure out what's happening because I'm not writing the content. Uh, I'm approving the content, but I should do a better job, right? So we're gonna kind of get into that process just a little bit, maybe fine tune that aspect so that we don't get hit by this one. I didn't get hit by helpful content, which is great. Product reviews. This site was not based on any product reviews, so that was minimizing. And I was like the previous video, I said I want to focus on informative site. The core update didn't impact my site, so that was good. But the spam update is the one that kind of got me. Um, so we're gonna kind of get into what the possibilities are here in this video. So stay tuned to the end so that I could share with you my thought process and things like that. But yeah, again, there are going to be updates. Anyone who tells you that you can make $100, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 just by buying a site or building a site, it's not telling you about the updates. Even though you do a very, very good job, you will get hit. And you need to start thinking about what you need to do to fix it. And hopefully, this video is something that helps you. I'm doing this video for myself to kind of document and experiment uh, things that I've done in the past where I kind of have it in my head. I do a lot of research. I do a lot of experiments, implementation, analyzing all of that, and I just wanted to kind of document this for mostly myself. Anyone on YouTube tells you that everything that they're doing is for you. Well, they're getting paid to do content, so it's really they're doing it for themselves, but also hopefully benefiting you so that you're able to watch things. So I hope this video and all of my videos have some golden nuggets for you to kind of take home and kind of implement on yours, or if you decide on creating a site of your own, hopefully some of the experiments implementation kind of are the things that you kind of look into before you start so that you can have better practices. I've been doing SEO for probably 13, 14 years, I think, or no, around there. I think 10 to 13 years. I don't keep track. I don't even know my birthday. But you still learn. You're still learning. You're still adapting because search engines are adapting to new ways to help provide helpful content and things like that. So, the primary goal of starting a site or reevaluating your site is how do you future proof your site. It's not about how much money can I make by creating hundreds of content. It's really, are these going to be the content that's going to last for a couple of years, or are you just kind of writing it so that you can get the most volume and then selling your site? So kind of play with that strategy, but go at the top level and then just kind of fine tune your result, your analysis of what the content should be to make better content. So for things like this, um, the helpful content kind of verified that the content was helpful, right? Your core update said my site was perfect. Now the spam update is telling me something else. So now I need to kind of get into reevaluating the process of how I'm publishing or how my writers are writing things and things like that. I'm gonna get into it right now. So Google spam update October 2022. The spam update policy has several things here: cloaking doorways, hack content, keyword stuffing. You always try to minimize as much as possible of things that might detriment your site. I'm not doing any link spam. There is no viruses or malicious hacked content. I have, yeah, you do need for your site, it's pay to play. You have to have security on your site. If you don't have security, get one. You're paying monthly or annual for your site. If you're making $100 a month and you're spending $100 a year, it's worth it because spam update, right? So I made sure that nothing is happening with the cloaking content. I have here my software Linkilo where it tells you all the domains that I have linked to. So you could see every single domain that's been linked. So there is no hack content or cloaking or things like that because I could see it on my Linkilo. So hats off to my software for showing me that I could minimize any of that. I don't know, maybe no, I shouldn't get into security. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking about something about every time you add a new domain or it'll alert you, but no, I mean, you should use something like Linkilo or yeah, security software to kind of see if you are being hacked, to help prevent it and things like that. So that's good. What I'm going to look at is keyword stuffing and scrape content because I'm not in control of the writing. I read it, it's good. Google says it's helpful content, but being a informative site, answering questions, answering the question that people are searching for, there is so much to say about a specific question on Google search. You don't want to be the outlier providing false information. You want to be the one that also provides or comes to a conclusion of that answer, and other people are coming to that conclusion. So if everyone is coming to that conclusion, giving you the same answer, is that scrape content, right? So that's I think this is the main issue on my site. So let's kind of get into it. So my site has been growing, and I showed you that it's been growing, and it's kind of growing little bit, and then October 19th, boom, it hit. Um, here you can see uh, I go traffic acquisition on GA4, session default and grouping here compared this week compared to last week. First user medium, and you could kind of see where my traffic is coming from to kind of narrow it down on the 21st. So let's move this. Google 3, 21st, Google 2 on Google Search Console. So I'm getting hit there, not as much as anyone else because it's not a universal update, it's just Google's update, right? But Bing finds me helpful, Yahoo finds me helpful, Google doesn't find me helpful because I don't know, we'll get into it. So what I do is usually I go to engagement, page, and screens, and then do the same thing, 1 week comparison to kind of see what content is that impacted the most. So obviously the ranked content gets the most volume, so you get to see if that those dropped. But you want to kind of do a data. You go to click. You click the date. You go to compare last 7 days. You export the data. Why does Google take so long? And then this is what, oh my God. This is what M1 MacBook Air does to you. So it gives you 7 days, last 7 days, previous dates, and I just use this minus this, and then I get the results of each top pages. Here, so let me just show you. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I don't know how to really. I need a clean one, so there you go, autofill. So now I could see what's the most impacted pages and kind of see get CTR. Well, this one doesn't really matter. So you could kind of analyze what dropped kind of a bit. This one. So what I use is Copyrightly. What they do is they help if you paste your content, it kind of identifies your uniqueness of the content. So it'll tell you what other sites are kind of using the same lingo or sentences or here, let me show you. Here's the uniqueness is 3 because this is my site, 95%. So it's not really accurate. It should be 100%, right? 12% on one of the other sides, 7.8 on the other side. This has 1,700 words, so 10% was technically 170 words are kind of similar, right? Keyword stuffing, sorry, keyword stuffing is not. I'm not doing any keyword stuffing. I don't even use Grammar because their grammar checker is horrible. I use Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid, so grammar is perfect. So I don't really care about that. Readability, okay. Redundant phrases, okay. So everything's good, right? But I'm still getting hit. So I think really, it's I think it's great content because I don't know, maybe even citing the original source maybe external linking might be something that I have to do. Or again, it's a very informative site. You're answering questions that people are searching for. A lot of them have the same answer. So, how do you make it different compared to everyone else? So now I need to kind of do more of a competitor analysis. Most of them, and then kind of see who has benefited, who hasn't benefited, and just kind of get the sentiment analysis of, um, am I the only one getting hit compared to everyone else? And that's gonna, what you want to use is someone like Ahrefs or SEMrush and do like, or Ahrefs does it better because you could see the date and then the ranking position of each of their top pages, similar to the question that you're asking, and then see if they're also getting penalized. So if 50% of people getting penalized or just you getting penalized, it's going to tell you exactly what's going on. So if you're the only one that's getting a hit by the spam update, then something you have to do something with your writers, and try to make them write something a little bit more unique than just answering a specific question. And this is the problem with featured snippets, because you want to give a very specific answer to a snippet question where you could get ranked, and those that specific sentence can be ranked, right? So now I'm thinking I need to get away from that. I just need to write the content and not try to concise it, or I just need to have my writers write it as whatever they feel like, compared to trying to target feature snippet and try to find the right answers for it. Maybe, I don't know. But again, all of these content, a lot of people are also writing similar content. The structure is different. So that's something that I need to dig into. Um, yeah, so pages without external links, I need to maybe get into that a little bit more. As I have mentioned, I double checked on if there's any domains that's linked, that might be hacked and they added something. That's not the case. So I think that is the thing. Again, using Copyrightly. You could use Copyscape. I think that costs a little bit more. I have 300. How many sites posts? 400 posts on my site. So, um, yeah, maybe I need to add more sources to it. I just need to kind of get that planned. I'm just kind of formulating the idea of what the spam update is about. So, keyword stuffing is not an issue. Scrape content. Yeah, this is gonna be borderline. If I now have to think it through of having an informative site where a lot of people are answering the same question. So, um, how do you answer the same question without being a spammy content? It's helpful content. I passed that core update. Everything's right on my site. Spam content is the thing that now I'm struggling. So yeah, a lot of the contents are not thin at all. It's not any affiliate pages. Um, no scamming, no frauds, no online harassments, no content removal requests. So I think this is, yeah, this is the borderline of my content has not been scraped. My writers are writing it. Maybe, I don't know. I probably have to use my copyrightly a little bit more than usual, and then even tone this down just a little bit more. I don't know. Um, this is not going to tell, yeah, if they're actually rewriting with synonyms and then passing the copyrightly software with the uniqueness, then I have to look into that as well. But planning this, filtering your writers, they're writing perfectly, but the problem now exists. Are they rewriting, rephrasing, or how are they writing is the key to finding a good writer. And possibly I need to just kind of go down the list of all the ranked content. So from the top performing one with the highest impression, I need to kind of reevaluate a lot of these content to kind of make sure that none of these are scraped. Maybe add a little bit more information, do some research. That's step one. And then the next step, I did mention about external linking and sourcing content so that it's more authoritative with facts and things like that. So I might need to get into that a little bit more. Again, this website is not about building a thousand article site and then just here's my result type of thing. I just wanted to do step by step content where I only have one image, no interlinking, help write the best content, right? And then now I did internal linking, and then that helped just one image, and then now I need to do external linking to see if that helps. Now I have to do, so maybe I need to do, well, I have to reevaluate the content first to make sure that it's totally unique, no paraphrasing or anything like that first, and then see how that works, and then maybe do external linking. So yeah, this whole case study update, I'm just kind of going along based on what Google's providing me, not based on my specific plan that I started several months ago. So I need to start adapting to what Google thinks and then what I need to start doing. So maybe I need another couple of days to see if this actually is the truth. Look at my competitors to see if they're getting hit or is it just me. Analyze the content that's existing compared to the competitors to see if there's just paraphrasing or what can we do to write something better. So I need to look for an editor to kind of get into that mode of making sure the content is what it should be, and then make sure to kind of focus on more uniqueness versus everyone else. And then maybe kind of start looking into external linking with research and facts. So those are the things that I'm going to process in the next couple of days to kind of determine my action of the spam update. So looking back of the helpful content, it's good. Product review didn't matter. Core update was good. There is no drops or anything. And now, yeah, this average position went up because some of the content now being removed, I guess. So I need to look into that, what content has been removed. And you could kind of see, no, not yet. So this data is not showing that it's increased. So that's good for now. But I guess it's not showing the actual one. So I guess we need to wait till it kind of populates a little bit more. Um, yeah, and that's my plan. Obviously, you just saw one of my queries, but who cares? Um, if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, leave a comment below. If you need some other videos, let me know. I might want to create something if you have any good ideas. I'm working on a lot of stuff, so hopefully I get to, hopefully I get to pull more videos out. I'm working on a WordPress theme that I feel like, uh, based on my competitor analysis, what's working, what's not working. A lot of the sites, I I'm using several themes like Neve or a bunch of themes with Elementor and things like that. I want to minimize the codes as much as possible, just kind of give the best user experience on an informative and affiliate sites. So my WordPress theme is going to be towards affiliate sites and informative content site compared to all these glamoury looking ones. So the usability is going to be great. SEO, it's going to be SEO ready right out the box. Um, I'm trying to focus on not having anyone use plugins for most of the things that I'm going to build. So you don't have to add a whole bunch of plugins and kind of slow down your site. It's really about SEO ready. You just build content, focus on content. Don't worry about your WordPress maintenance kind of thing with technical issues and things like that. So I'm working a lot on that so I can implement on all of my sites. And then obviously I'm going to sell it as well, similar to Linkilo. Um, but yeah, stay tuned with that one. It's a great project that I'm working on. And yeah, have a good one.